Still here? We're here to talk comics.
Are we?
I don't know.
We are. Yes.
Are you still there?
Are you still there to talk comics with us?
All systems go. Alert. Scanner indicates the Joker has been located in Gotham City. Transform to Batbot. Transformation complete. Batclaw deployed. Transformation complete.
Alright, we're talking DC Comics, Aaron's favorite company in all the world. Aaron, bring us DC Comics.
Well, let's start right here with Constantine. Because we all know he has a show. It comes on Friday nights at 7 o'clock.
Save. Isn't there a hashtag to save the show?
Yes, hashtag save Constantine.
There you go.
And it's going to get saved because it's that good. But anyway, if you guys read the last issue, we've always known Constantine's not really the best dude out there, right?
Correct.
I'm pretty sure the last issue did the worst thing he's ever done. Just saying. The other Constantine, the good one. Anyway.
Oh.
Great book.
A little foreshadowing there, huh?
Great book.
Or
you should be reading it.
You just mentioned something and you took it away. It wasn't foreshadowing.
Because you should have been reading.
It was a tease.
You should have been reading this book.
But most of us are not, because why?
Because it's good.
I don't know. Usually good books do get canceled, and also usually bad books get canceled. But
this one's not getting canceled. They're actually going to throw the Hellblazer name back on.
That's right. It was in June with all those new number ones DC's coming out with. I'm looking forward to Bizarro number 1. I don't know why.
Because Bizarro's a cool character. He's funny, and coming up in Action Comics, there's going to be a Bizarro story.
That's cool.
Greg Pak's going to tackle the Bizarro story.
I'm looking forward to Bizarro and Batmite. Some of the little quirkier titles that Marvel's already been doing and independent comics have already been doing.
And that's always fun to have that. I'm looking forward to some of the stuff. I'm not as excited as some of it. You know, we'll see what happens.
Bizarro looks cool. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I have to.
Bizarro's great.
All right. We'll talk more about that another time. All new number 1s in June, but no Shazam.
I'm going to try and make these quick. Future's in. Brainiac is here. And boy, is he here. This is crazy stuff because he's starting to, do his little dome thing and everybody's...
Blood Moon.
And he's huge. He's like bigger than a Sentinel huge.
He keeps getting bigger.
There's some things they need to explain about Brainiac, because, what's going on here? This is crazy.
Why does he keep getting bigger?
Constantine helping out Superman. Now that is a pretty interesting thing.
That is.
You would never expect Constantine to be the guy that gets Superman to go, hey, you need to do something, like, right now, and then he does it. He listened to John Constantine. That's why you should be reading Future.
And it only happened in an alternate universe and timeline.
No,
I'm joking.
Alternate timeline.
I'm joking.
It's easy to get confused.
Yes, alternate timeline, not a universe.
DC can be confusing, folks, so here's the thing. It's an alternate timeline, but not universe.
Right.
World's End. Since we're talking about alternates, this is the alternate universe. And honestly, I feel sorry for these guys. Because Earth 2 is in a bad way. I think we're right here at the cusp of the whole thing. It's all breaking down. But of course, Darkseid's involved, so how could you expect any less? I don't know what I can say about this one at this point, because we're so close to the end that talking about it just seems unfair. You really need to just read it. We've run through so many Batman villains now of whodunits.
Falcone? Hush?
No.
Oh, even more.
There's just, we've gone past the Riddler. Maxie Zeus was in the last issue again.
Knew it. It's Film Freak. Film Freak's who it is. He's the guy behind it.
Film Freak. It's Egghead.
Hey, it would be cool. Egghead ought to be used. Bring him in the DC universe.
Or Shane.
Was it, the flower guy, the gangster.
Oh, man.
What is that guy's name? Louis the Lilac.
Okay, yeah. I watched that episode.
Ma Parker. It's Ma Parker. It's totally Ma Parker.
Totally Ma Parker. Yeah, and you would know if you're reading Eternal. Moving on.
He-Man Eternity War number 2. It's all of Eternia against who? Hordak. What's Skeletor got to do? Check it out. She-Ra's in there too.
Oh man, She-Ra's in there. Come on.
Anyway, it's a cool book. So it's a big war on Eternia. Dig the book. Secret 6, number 2.
It's a cool cover.
Let your beard touch it. Kids, you may not want to buy this. It might explode. Secret 6, number 2. Gail Simone, Catman, and who is the mysterious benefactor behind the team? Got to read number 2. Also, Mortal Kombat X, as I've been corrected. It still looks like Mortal Kombat 10 to me, and it should be. But supposedly it's X, but it's number 2, and Raiden's on the cover. Why not buy it, right?
Don't listen to what they say. It's 10.
Anyway, the first issue was kind of cool. Scorpion was in it. Sub-Zero was in it. People died. There were fatalities. If you dig Mortal Kombat, check out this book. It's the precursor to the new game.
Yep. And we're moving on.
Let's see what you got. What else? You got some DC number $1 books right there.
You want to go to the $1 books? Okay, yeah, we should do this. If you guys haven't read this, I mean, there's a movie, and the movie's great, but Andy Diggle and Jock, that's like one of the coolest teams ever. They did Green Arrow year 1. This is an awesome story. You will not be able to put it down until you're done. And it's like 30-some-odd issues, so we have it for $1. Hey, you can't pass that up. $1. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump to this one, because this is Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Everybody knows Alan Moore, Watchmen, V for Vendetta. This was one of the coolest Swamp Thing stories ever. If you've not checked it out, $1. You can't lose. It's Alan Moore and Swamp Thing.
That's right.
And the Holy Grail. This is the Holy Grail. The best Superman story ever written. Grant Morrison, Frank Wiley, one of the best comic teams out there. $1.
$1 reading rack right over here, next to our magic case, and then in front of the comics.
Like Jonah Hex and lots of cool $1 books.
All kinds of cool independents you want to try. There's a lot. Go there, $1 rack, read it. We're moving on. Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, number 14. The conclusion is imminent. What is the fate of all the Spider-Man from all the universes? Check it out.
That's a big deal.
Also, Spider-Woman, Spider-Verse continues, and her new costume is one issue away, or it could cameo in this issue. Don't know unless you buy it.
Man, I like the old costume.
Should we turn it into a musical? Just play it.
No, listen.
Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, number 5, Crossbones. Why did he try to kill Bucky? What's Daisy Johnson Quake's role in this whole book? And what's up with the art?
Marco Rudy is awesome. He did with Yannick McKay on Snyder's Swamp Thing. And I was hooked then. Then I read Marvel Knights, Spider-Man Marvel Knights, which was this exact team, which is why I'm going to pick up this book.
Really cool.
I'm going to pick up this book.
It's spy 60s trippy book.
Steranko style, man. Steranko.
And Kott's writing is amazing. His Secret Avengers book is like a must-read for me. If you like Superior Foes of Spider-Man and Ant-Man, you'll like Secret Avengers. Read it.
I like Alice Kott.
It's awesome.
Good.
Guardians of the Galaxy number 24, Black Vortex, continues. If you missed, what's up with that?
Continues. What are you're singing today?
I feel a song coming on. It's all that anger. It was Hulk rage, and then it's turning into song.
So you went from Hulk to Mary Poppins.
Sometimes that's how it goes. You listen to metal 1 second, and you got Willy Wonka playing here by the Sosh Master.
Well,
Ask him about it.
Ask Sosh.
Anyway, also read Thor, one of the best books on the stands.
This
Jason
is one of the best books on the stands.
Who is the new Thor? I don't know, but you can't help but keep reading to figure out why.
You can't help.
And that's all I got to say about Marvel.
But I've got to chime in with this. Darth Vader, one of the coolest villains of all time. We have the number 1.
Get it first print while you can.
Why would you not want to get this book? That's all I've got to say.
Also, we got Star Wars number 2, a few left on the shelves. We got 2nd and 3rd printings of number 1 and number 2 on the way. So get on the Star Wars train while you can. Princess Leia's coming out soon. Read our blog, BobbyBang.com/blog.
Mark Waid. Duh.
Read it.
All right.
I'm done with Marvel. Independence. Caitlin, got anything you want to share with us?
This one.
Help Us, Great Warrior. Is that a cartoon?
Yes. Well, it's a webcomic, and now they're making a miniseries about it, and I'm so excited for this because it's the best thing ever. Because this is the Great Warrior right there. She's pretty awesome. She has a weakness for hunks with big muscles, and she loves saving the day in her own way.
What more can you say than that?
Anything else you want to share, Caitlin, while you're here? Any other book that we must read?
This is the only one I was caring about today.
Okay.
There's also Harley Quinn, the Valentine special.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if y'all talked about that one.
Feel free to talk about it, Caitlin.
We're going to
go get a sandwich.
I just
we'll
know
be
I'm
back.
getting it. No!
I'm already off camera. It's just my voice.
It's just another one-shot Harley. I mean, what more do you want? You get all the Harleys ever.
And she's kissing Batman.
She's kissing
How's Joker
Batman.
gonna feel about that?
How is Mr. J?
Mr. J.
Larry doesn't care too much about her anyway.
Well, just ruin the story. No.
That's all I got.
Thank you, Caitlin. Awesome. Well, you need to read those books. Check them out.
Since we're on a Jason Aaron kick today, Southern Bastards. If you haven't been reading, you should. We're at number 7. It's not very far in. I think, you know, you get the first volume, pick up number 7. You're good to go. It's a great story, Jason Aaron. Jason can't do no wrong, Aaron.
Yeah, that's his name. Officially. Hashtag that.
Last name. Anyway.
Last name, first name.
Captain Victory is an awesome book.
Kirby Crackle.
We've got 2 issues, well, including this, 2 issues left. And Grant Morrison's doing some guest art on. The last one's going to have a lot of guest artists, Grant Morrison being one of them. We're at number 5. Joe Casey has done an awesome job of capturing the Kirby feel. But you would also think Grant wrote it, because there's times when you're like, huh? You gotta stick with it and follow it to the end.
That's cool.
Jack Kirby, man. If you don't like Jack Kirby stuff, just stop.
It's touching your beard. Walking Dead. Need I say more?
Walking Dead.
Dying in the Dead by Jonathan Hickman.
A lot of dead going on here.
They, according to the solicitation, this book actually sold out, if I'm not mistaken. We got the book here. We got a few left on the shelves. They say if you like Indiana Jones, you'll dig this. Indiana Jones meets sci-fi meets something about old guys are here to, I don't know. Just read the book. It's Hickman. Hickman's good. But they say if you like dig Indiana Jones, it's a fun romp. Read the book.
So what Daryl really means is when you go buy this book, you need to bring a bag of sand, and when you get the book, you're going to have to replace it with a bag of sand.
Yes.
And if you're wrong, then we've got this big boulder over here that's going to come rolling down, and you're going to have to run out of the store.
And I've outrun one already, so be ready.
Whatever.
Divinity number 1 from Valiant. If you want to read Valiant, this is from Matt Kent. Trevor Hairsine does the art, if I pronounce his name correctly. Great art, great book to try. Number 1, Valiant, it's your time. Read it.
Matt Kent. And?
We got anything else we want to throw out? Guardians 3000. Cyclops.
3000, we got Star Trek. X.
Quantum and Woody.
Mr. Big really recommends X. Wayne
Yes,
Straczynski
X. Mr. Big definitely. Mr. Big says that you
should read X.
Should read X.
Enough said.
BobBigBang.com.